My name is Byars.
My name is Byars. We are in Marietta, Georgia. We've lived here for 3 years. We've been married now for 18 years. We have 3 sons, Corbin, Brock, and Finn, 14, 12, and 8. At the beginning of 2021, we both went to the Mayo Clinic for a full executive physical. At the time, April had a tingle in her fingers, and they said it's just because you're tall and skinny. She noticed some weakness in her limbs, in her hands, and her grasp. She was like, hey, there's something wrong with me.
I started slurring under 1.
She'd slur faster than usual, occasionally stumbling while walking. So we went to the ER and had a full, X-ray, CT scan workup, and they said, you need to go to a neurologist. We go to Wellstar to just a regular neurologist, and he knew. Said, she has ALS. I immediately started trying to get into Emory because he said, Dr. Glass and his program was one of the best in the world. So we went in and saw Dr. Glass and Dr. Fournier, found out that she had the C9orf72 genetic variant. So she has genetic or familial ALS.
During that time, my mom had been having a problem with her sciatic nerve, and I knew she had ALS too.
6 months after April was diagnosed, her mom was also diagnosed, and she passed in March of this year.
We've been spending a lot of time traveling.
Experiences.
Yeah.
We backpacked Europe. Last Christmas, we did Japan for 2 weeks with the boys. We've been on a cruise. We did Costa Rica last year. We are spending our time and our efforts creating memories with the boys. While we can do things, we will do them. Making sure that this horrific tragedy steals as little of our children's childhood as possible. After that, nothing else matters. If I could travel back to today from 10 years in the future when she's not around, would I care about, an accident on the way to the restroom or having to spend time learning about detanglers? Whatever it is, it's all way less impactful than the fact that I get her for another day. Emory really is the cream of the crop. Every single nurse and doctor and assistant and reception person is just next level. There's no making anything better, but while it was getting worse, it wasn't so bad. The gene April has, C9orf72, was discovered in 2011, right? It wasn't even a thing when we got married in 2006. We had no idea this just horrific killer was lurking, and for our 3 kids, that's a coin flip if they inherit it. So the money that is raised at these events, of course, it's directly accelerating research to help April and help us today, but it's also having a measurable and major impact on the outcomes for our kids and for future generations, right? It's a forever investment. This is a dollar spent that is a seed planted and will grow a tree. Unfortunately, the ALS outcome and prognosis is pretty well known. We're here giving this message right now, and we don't know if we'll be able to do that next year together. The night of hope is, of course, one night where we get to forget about the fact that things are going to get worse before they get worse. But we get to come together and make a measurable impact. That gives April hope, no matter what happens to her, that the outcome for her kids isn't set in stone. But coming amongst the community, even if it's just one night a year, and seeing people raise their paddles and seeing people, enthusiastic about providing a better outcome for her and for our kids. Words can't describe what a ray of sunshine it is.